This is Paul. Yes. I was just reading this child abduction uh, book that they have. Yes. And it looks like there are some, what do they call? Risk of abduction risk factors that may increase the chances of your sons being abducted include having a parent who has previously abducted or threatened to abduct your child. No strong ties to the jurisdiction of Guam where your sons lived. Friendships or relatives living in another state, Washington state, territory, or country. Ooh, look at that. A strong support network. Oh, CPS. No job. Well, Heidi didn't work for 10 years. Is able to work anywhere or is financially independent or received all the welfare benefits for child abduction. In other words, is not tied to the territory of Guam for financial reasons. Engaged in planning activities such as quitting a job, selling a home, terminating a lease, closing a bank account, or liquidating other assets, hiding or destroying documents, applying for a passport and or visa, birth certificate, school or medical records, purchasing airline tickets for your child, or undergoing plastic surgery to materially alter the appearance. Experienced a change in immigration status affecting his or her rights to remain in this country. A history of 2 different marriages that ended in divorce and bankruptcy. Ouch! Lack of cooperation with the other parent. I'm uncooperative. Domestic violence or child abuse, a criminal record. Oh my gosh. Caveat. Ooh, the absence of these factors does not guarantee an abduction will not occur. Ouch. Now, what's really interesting, you can find that on page 12, page 13, the characteristics of a parent who abducts children. Yes. 6 personality profiles. Right. Have financial moral support from a network of family members, friends, and other cultural and underground groups. Oh, the monster family, the underground group. Oh my gosh, look at that. Somebody did know what I did not know. Ooch. Now, if you scroll down here, yes, parental harm of my 5 sons. Ooch. Weighing of the factors. Now, it says here sample prevention provisions, yes, to simplify enforcement of custody and visitation orders in the United States and facilitate recovery after an abduction. Every well-written custody order should clearly state the basis for the court's exercise of jurisdiction and manner in which notice and opportunity to be heard was given. Now, in 2011, what manner was it? Now, it seems that Heidi actually did have an underground network. Coach. Seems that there were those in Clallam County that were in the family. Yes. And in the family, you can have whatever you want as long as you never talk about the family as an underground network of those that support the abducting of children and interfering in the custody rights of parents. Now, Heidi abducted my sons on July 2nd of 2011. She wanted to have all the documentation of the original marriage certificate, all the birth certificates, yes, social security cards, yes, the passwords to every account that she had never asked for 10 years, and of course I gave everything to her that she requested because we were married for 10 years. But she had been married to Tim Hodges, and he was a logger, and she had been married to Bosma, that was in the family. And it seems that somebody said that in Clallam County you can get whatever the fuck you want as long as you pay for it. Now, I'm thinking that as a father, every time you did not enforce the requirements of the law for notice and opportunity to be heard prior to having court hearings. Now, you're in the sheriff's department. Do you know what the requirements of the law are to be able to issue a custody order? They call them protection orders, but really you gave custody. But you interfered in my rights and the rights of my 5 sons. And when Heidi left Guam, she called the police, had me jailed for 10 days on Guam. I did 7 hours of parenting classes because I'm not a domestic abuser and I'm not a child abuser. But this county refuses to understand exactly what the fuck he's saying. Now, it could be a security issue. Pooh. Let's see. I was riding the bus today and I noticed what's known as federal buildings. Yes. In quotation, could you put federal, Federal, space, building, Building, in quotations? Yes. I'd like to know every location of every federal building in the United States. Now, for those employees of the United States federal government, pooch, having knowledge of child abduction, I'm going to sue every fucking employee for refusing to enforce the custody rights of myself because of the allowing for the accessory to the complicit in the collusion of the misprision of felony of allowing courts to interfere in the custody rights of American citizens. So get me the last 40 years of individuals that have went into or out of a federal building. Give me surveillance camera footage of every federal building and the actual identity of every individual that's went in or went out. Oh.